It's week 9 of the 2024 season, and we'll get a look here at wideout A.J. Brown. He's one of the league's best, currently 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Eagles and the Jaguars on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the big teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year, November, December football.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Man in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson, touchdown Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback. 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Back deep for Philly. It's Cooper DeJean. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Brown with a nice 1st down, and it just seems like every year, Mike, he just gets better and better. Remember, when he came over, this Philadelphia Eagles organization was hoping he was going to be that signature weapon of this offense, and boy, has he ever. 1,400 yards each of the last 2 seasons. He seems to have picked up right where he left off.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts will try it again. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Left side. It's caught by Brown. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. On the handoff. This is Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. One more time, they try Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They face 2nd down and 7. We'll run the toss here to Etienne. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Cook now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. He finds his tight end, Ingram. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. On the give, it's ETN. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second down and 8. This run straight ahead for ETN. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And just when you think you're going to force a 3 and out, this quarterback is able to escape, gets loose downfield, and he's able to pick up a huge first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Reynolds is the motion man here. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Second down, Lawrence. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for a lot.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down.
Nice job of getting him down there for the sack, and Huff has now joined the Eagles this offseason. He had a breakout campaign last year in New York that saw him record 10 sacks on the year. They're hoping he can fill those shoes left by Hassan Reddick, and so far, Mike, so good.
Lawrence. He'll get this out to the left flat. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now, Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On play action, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To the air again, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And in motion is Brown. Hurts again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys. Same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Etienne is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a first-round pick in him just a few years ago. Over 1,000 rushing yards each of the last 2 seasons, but it's really the total scrimmage yards that really makes him stand out.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley. And tell you what, he's gotten off to a fast start here. I mean, think back, week 1, new team with the Philadelphia Eagles in Brazil. He starts off the 2024 season with 3 touchdowns. So it did not take him long to make his presence felt. And I think he's in store for a big year, Mike.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That one taken in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. This pass is caught by Thomas. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. It is brought in the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory. Joe Mixon, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Michael Penix, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, on Monday Night Football, Election Night Eve, the Super Bowl rematch from a few years back, Bucs and Chiefs from Arrowhead. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Crazy. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They go play action for the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Again, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. Hurts will try it again. This one is caught by Dotson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Barkley again the ball carrier. Tackled at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Lawrence. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. 2nd and 7. Here comes Etienne running to the left. The 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Jaguars 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. Hurts to the air on first down. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Kirk is the motion man. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. There's that man again, another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Nakobe Dean in attack. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now a 3rd and 2. Reynolds is the motion man here. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To the right on the run, it's Etienne. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Second and goal. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught, and he will score again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 42, Jaguars 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
At the 29-yard line.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
This one taken in by Reynolds. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now he'll run it, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They face second down and 7. Man in motion here is Washington. Lawrence now on second down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Lawrence now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence. That is caught at the 3.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.